going on YouTube? Centex Collector here with Marvel Legends Secret Invasion Nick Fury. Picked this figure up off of Target or Walmart. I don't remember which one now. But I basically really got it for a Kitbash, and we'll get into that, or a custom figure I want to do, but we'll go with the review of character. So this was a build a figure for the Hydra Stomper, so I'll probably end up throwing this on eBay and keeping everything else as fodder for G.I. Joe Classified. And this is some newer packaging here. So we got a piece of paper like Classified. That's interesting. There's the figure, there's the bath. So I'll crack all this open and then we'll take a look.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Alright, so just quick first glance. Yeah, it definitely looks like good old Sam Jackson there for the most part. But overall, might be what I need for my custom or Kitbash. And we'll take a look here in a minute. We'll go through the accessories. So it's the left leg for the bath, Hydra Stomper. Got some articulation there, but this will definitely go into my eBay store because I don't need that. And then he's got a pistol here. Looks like an old school revolver, but or a long silencer on there. And then he's got another smaller pistol. Those might come in handy with the custom I'm looking at making. And then we got some like blast effects, which I'll keep these for my G.I. Joe stuff or toy photography. So it's like some gun smoke and some like laser pew pew or whatever. But some cool little blast effects. But come on, G.I. Joe. Same company, Hasbro. You can do that for us as well. Arms seem really skinny. I guess I'm so used to like classified figures. The arms seem really skinny. We'll go with the articulation and we'll compare it to some other lines. So we got foot articulations, really good. Up, down, and then the ankle movements are really good. Foot pegs up front. Normally in classified they're in the back. Interesting. Still he's got double jointed knees, even though obviously they're going to be a little hard to get to because the trench coat he does have in the back and the front, so you can get a little movement there with the trench coat, but there are double jointed knees, so no like lower leg movement, which they probably could have did. You got upper leg movement. Yeah, it looks like you might actually have, yes, there's some upper leg movement. You want the trench coat there. So they didn't kill that off completely. And then the hand, let's see, no wrist articulation, but you can swap the hands. Black gloves, that'll come in handy for what I'm trying to do. And double jointed elbows, so you got the pins there. Got movement here in the upper arm, and he's got a decent range of movement, so the trench coat isn't blocking completely, somewhat. And then you can get the arm. Yeah, you can get the arm at a 90-degree angle there. So you got some movement even with the trench coat. And then movement in the hand. Oh, I guess that comes off. Then so the beanie comes off. I guess that's kind of cool. The little beanie comes off. I'm not sure why they. But he's got head movement here slightly. Not much head movement up down. Obviously left right. Obviously, there's not going to be any torso movement because the trench coat's going to kill off the rest of any type of articulation. But it's definitely a cool representation. If you watched the Secret Invasion TV show on Disney Plus, it was decent. If you like Marvel, go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and take a look in a different angle, and then I'll get into further detail why I actually bought this figure and what I was thinking.
What's this?
Okay, you're good, right? I'm
not good.
You got this, right?
Got
right?
what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to get.
Alright, so I sized it up to classified. It's looking good here. It's got the, yes, it's looking good here. So I guess the arms aren't too bad. It's an ultra major blood figure. It's gonna size up well there. And here we have Action Force, Valiverse, Swarm Trooper, which he had to fight some aliens off. The Scrolls. So yeah, sizes up good there with Action Force and Valiverse. So this is looking promising. So my idea was to convert this into a Black Major figure. If you saw my previous video, I bought this to do that, which this is kind of too much of a World War II look maybe. I could probably paint that and put a Black Major decal, I mean like a Red Shadows or whatever decal over that. But he had the red neck. I probably could have painted. That's why I like this figure. He's got the black gloves. And he's got the neckline a little higher. But he's got, now I'll have to paint the neck too, because obviously Black Major was white. So I could probably do the same thing, but he's got a Hydra symbol here on the arm too. So I felt like this was a little too like World War II neo-Nazi, and I figured I could keep Red Skull to run the Hydras within the Cobra organization. And so this I felt was more of a modern update. I had bought this head sculpt previously, and it looked good until you try to put on the head sculpt, and it was way too small. So and A, it doesn't fit, and even if I were to sand that down, it just, I feel it looks too small. And for some reason this was sold as a 1/12, but it looks more like 1/18. So with this, I'm gonna have to paint it. I haven't painted anything in years. I used to do a little bit of dabbling in 3 3/4 figures and painting. But here I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the set, but because it doesn't have like a peg hole inside of it, so I have to do something to some sort of putty or something so I can set it up. But just as a rough, that's actually looking pretty good. Again, I have to figure out how to get that set a little bit higher. But that actually looks pretty good, and I liked it because if I wanted to do, I had the original had some logos here. If I wanted to put the Red Shadow logo here. I'm still not really dead set on this torso though. I mean, as far as the trench coat, but overall it looks, I'm liking how this is looking, but this is my intent. First thing I was had to get this head painted and figure out how to get that to sit just right. Obviously I'm not gonna have any motion with it, but it's gonna be more a display piece, right? But that was the whole reason for me to buy this particular figure, to make a Black Major custom. But yeah, I got this off eBay, and this is a really good head sculpt. It's got the logo here, really done really well. So for me, hopefully I can have a steady hand and paint it. I haven't painted anything in years. I bought a bunch of Vallejo paints off Amazon, and we'll see what happens. So I'm looking forward to testing this out. Hope I don't mess it up too bad. But I do like this head sculpt with this. I could reuse this for some sort of Joe. Let me grab some figures. I was thinking if I were to reuse this head sculpt. The head sculpt is pretty close to Sam Jackson. It's pretty good. Seems like the beard's a little bit much, but it's actually a pretty good head sculpt. But what came to mind, I have this Valverse Spec Ops. So that actually looks pretty good with Sam Jackson on it. Or this Action Diver. Oh, this looks really good with Sam. Because that beanie just kind of reminded me of like one of those special ops type guys. SEAL Team 6 or something. But yeah, he looks really good. I mean, just a quick, easy Kitbash. And I don't necessarily want to pay $30. The price came down on these. But man, he looks really good on this one. But yeah, so I was thinking I could reuse the head sculpt. Samuel Jackson, why not? Epic character, I mean actor himself, but just Nick Fury, right? Reuse that head sculpt. And then hopefully I can get the Black Major painted up and done right. If I don't use this body, I'm thinking something else with a trench coat, like maybe an older I think Blade or a Punisher has like more of an open trench coat. Now I could give him like a sidearm up here, because the original, not original, but Black Major had like a sidearm here and some other stuff going on. But yeah, guys, that's why I bought Nick Fury. Got some pretty cool ideas going on. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.